Владимир Мосни Генеральный директор Hilti.
Добрый вечер. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you here and share our experience from operation in Hilti in Russia. I don't have any other experience from different companies. Believe me or not, all my professional life, 24 years, I work only for one company. People met me and say, "Are you crazy? You have to know something different." And I tell them, also 24 years I live with my wife. Sometimes she makes me crazy, but I love her. And I love Hilti as well. And probably the answer why I work 24 years for one company all my professional life will give you also my presentation. So it's someone here who doesn't know what is Hilti or never drill the hole into concrete or never have seen the Krasny Chemadan? Probably yes, right? Yes. So for you especially. The Hilti is a global leader, technological leader in construction industry. And specialty is that we are a family company, and we have our research and development, our production, and the direct sales all over the globe in our hands, okay? So for us, it's very important to work with the people because we have a direct sale, so we are selling to the end users, okay? Our company comes from Liechtenstein, not because it's a very good banks there, and very low taxes, but because then Martin Hilti, founder of Hilti, was born in Liechtenstein. We have a headquarter there and also lots of our production. I start with some overview about достижения. So you see on this chart that we are always regularly on this great place to work, best employer, and very good levels. We are top 15 all over the globe. We are number one with our industry. We are top 10 in Europe. We are top 5 in Eastern Europe. Last time we take great place to work here in Russia 2 years ago, we've been number 3. Okay, we are even number 1 in Australia 2 years in a row. And you may ask, why is that? What do you do differently? Actually, our founder, Martin Hilti, said, anders als alle andere. It means in German, different than everybody else. Differentiation for us to be better every day. What I can do today better than yesterday makes us really, really big. It's for us then number 1 priority, okay? So as I said, we have a direct sales company. We really take seriously the theme, a great place to work, and enthusiasm of our employees, because only enthusiastic salesmen can sell something. I don't think you would buy something from the guy who says, "Oh, I don't have a good time today. Please buy something from me." That is probably not. I would like to introduce the Hilti Russia, but I will not speak much because I can use one short video we had last year, 20 years anniversary of Hilti in Russia. So look at this video that actually our employees can say something.
Hilti – это компания с большой буквы «К».
Это компания, которая очень много инвестирует в развитие людей, которые работают в ней.
Это порядочная компания.
Наверное, это то, что я искал.
Для меня это как вторая семья.
Здесь у меня очень много друзей, и здесь я нашел свою вторую половину.
Hilti для меня это жизнь.
Это часть моей жизни.
Жизнь.
Люди, энтузиасты своего дела, профессионалы своего дела.
Люди. Люди.
Люди.
So that was a little overview. I feel always very emotional. I have seen this many times, but always very emotional because I'm here 11 years. So I will show you just the 3 slides, okay? This first one, and actually you see over there that Jack Welch said, it's actually only 3 measurements of the great company. First, enthusiastic employees, great employees, vavlečeni сотрудники. Second, the same with the customers, but only the great employees can create an enthusiastic customers. And that leads to the fantastic business results, okay? So here on the first chart you see actually how we measure the global employee opinion survey. We do it every year all over the globe, and we measure with lots of questions, anonymous, what is then temperature in different departments, and then aggregate to the MOs. And you see on this chart that actually our results are much better after crisis than before crisis. It's very interesting, okay? If you see that we are last 5 years around 30, then 25 points is considered as a Hilti fan. Hilti fan means that you wake up in the morning, you take the red other trousers, and you are so much looking forward to go to the work, okay? You can't just sleep because you are looking forward. That leads, of course, enthusiastic employees leads to the enthusiastic customers. They really love you. They are, you know, they can rely on you, and then they have the same. They wake up, and when they are in front of the mirror in the morning, they say, wow, today I go and I buy something from Hilti. That makes me so happy. And you see the same. After the crisis, our bonding index, and bonding is measuring, I will continue to buy from Hilti, I can recommend Hilti, the many measurements, is much better than before with the customer care and everything. And this one is also leading to then excellent business results. And here is the interesting thing. You see, we had with the blue line this classic growth, and everybody in Russia in the golden good times, okay? But then something happened, we fall down, and we completely change the trajectory, okay? So actually, when you look at the difference here, we are today better with the crisis than we would be without crisis with the classic growth, okay? I love crisis, okay? Now we have another one, probably. So, and your question is, what do you have done here, actually? And I can tell you, we really sit together and say, hey, we have a crisis. We have no clue if it's a V-shape or L-shaped crisis or will be forever, but we stay here. But we start to think what we can do better to include all employees. We have 1,000 employees at the moment, and the question every day, every manager, every leader has to ask, what I can do to take best out of our employees. Besides many things, I have no time to speak. I will show you one. We have an idea that we will make every year in the kickoff meetings, like what you have seen there, all the people, that we will do Kino Festival, okay? So every department in different regions prepare the movie 10, 12 minutes, then 1,000 people goes to cinema like this one or bigger, and then we had Sravnivanje, the best movie, the best actor, best actress, best special effects, and then we did it in 11, 12, and 13. We always create a DVD to give it to people that they can share it and show it at home with their friends and wives and kids, because we don't want to have only enthusiastic employees. We would like to have enthusiastic families. They kick you in the morning and say, go and work at 6 because you work for a fantastic company. And you know what? I was shocked when last year one of the movie was prepared not by our employees, but the wives of our employees. That was "O čem говорят ženštiny," okay? Unfortunately, I don't have time to show it to you, but I will show you now a little video, and that's first 10 seconds, or 15 is just from that movie. That's really the lady from Vladivostok, wife of our area sales manager. So have a look.
С момента устройства моего мужа в компанию Hilti появился вопрос: почему? Почему именно туда? И действительно, сначала все выглядело здорово. Красивая машина, ноутбук, новенький телефон.
We had around 33 movies, and it's really fun to watch. And you can ask why we do it. And I can tell you we do it exactly because of a great place to work. Someone told me many years ago that strategy has to be so clear that even someone who doesn't want to understand that. And then if you are able to put your strategy into beer decal, that is a piece of plastic or paper that you put under the beer, you know, and then you can discuss. So you see this great place to work system in Hilti. It's another side of the same coin when we have a business strategy, okay? So business strategy, another side is a great place to work. There is just the 6 segments started with I feel secure. We are a family company. We are not in stock exchange, hurrah. I'm not afraid that tomorrow I wake up and I don't work for Hilti anymore, but for B or SCH or Makita or someone else. Okay, the second is I share the purpose and values. We are very strong with the values. Integrity, of course, courage, teamwork, commitment is for us no exception, no compromise. The third one is I work for the great brand. If I ask you, would you like to work for the great company or the good company? You all want to work for the great company. Hilti is a great brand, very respectable brand. And another 3 pieces here goes to Tema, great place to work even more. Yamagurasti, I can grow. You know, people want to have the possibility to grow. I can tell you, we develop for international needs 30 employees from the Hilti Russia. They are working today in Liechtenstein, in Australia, in US, in Germany, wherever. And when the people see that it's possible, of course, they are much more motivated. The next is I work with the great people. Okay, everybody wants to work with the great people, and even better people you have, you can share, you can learn from, you are more motivated. We don't want to work with the idiots, right? We would like to see people you like and you can learn. And the last one is actually, I have a great leaders. You know that if someone leaves the company, mostly it's because of a leader. They say that's money. No, it's mostly it's because of a leader. So probably I had a very good leaders all my life because I never left the company. Okay, so when you look at this, we are really living that. And I will give you another example with I work with the great people. So we, after 3 Kino Festival, we call it Hilti Oscar, we said, okay, let's innovate. How we can bring even more people that they feel the part of the family. And this year we did an innovation, and we did then Hilti Russia got a talent. I was amazed how many people live has been on the stage in our kickoff meeting in beginning of February and show their talents. So that is my last video. I would like to work with the great people, and when you see what kind of talents you have around yourself, that motivates you even with a difficult time. Okay, so look at our last kickoff meeting, Hilti Russia got the talent.
Вообще супер! Вообще мне понравится. Это мой первый киков в России. Это классно.
Hilti Russia!
С вами группа «Карусель». Йоу! Это был рок-н-ролл.
Да, хочется зажигать больше и больше. Да, на бис, пожалуйста, на бис.
Господа, я надеюсь, вам понравилось. Хоть я не танцевал 15 лет уже, но постарался выложиться.
Публика просто нереально классная.
Нам очень здесь нравится, мы только что выступили. Слава богу, все прошло хорошо, все посмеялись от души. Вот мы еще немножко, так сказать, находимся в эйфории. Да.
Нам очень понравилось выступление HR-песни. Вообще здорово, девчонки подготовились отлично. Такая песня, сами написали, сами спели, здорово.
А с вами я на все согласен, идти в огонь, в воду и пройти с вами медные трубы всегда.
Я надеюсь, этот танец мы будем танцевать каждый понедельник в нашем офисе. Все вместе.
so it's exactly 20 minutes by second. I would like to just say, like, from Russia with love, but we are in Russia. But as you see there, that was actually dancing with us, actually all the company, including executive board members from Liechtenstein. And that is not very often that executive board, whatever country it is, dance on the stage with all the employees. So we are very special with this. And probably you got the answer why I worked 24 years only for one company. Thank you very much. Спасибо за внимание.